Good morning, South Middle School. Today is Friday, January 22nd. It is the 80th day of our school year. The weather today is predicted to be partly cloudy with a high of 42 degrees, pretty similar to the way this whole week has gone. It's getting cold overnight, and it does look like the weekend is going to be significantly colder, with highs on either side of 30 degrees for both days. We do have a number of birthday greetings this morning. Happy over the weekend birthday to Alexis Cheung. Happy birthday. To Gabrielle Hoop. Happy birthday. To Ethan Lamb. Happy birthday. On Sunday, happy over the weekend birthday greetings to Brooklyn DeStasio. Happy birthday. To Sienna DeStasio. Happy birthday. And to Kaya Fromm. Happy birthday. And also to Thomas O'Connell. Happy birthday. We have some half birthday announcements for this morning. Happy half birthday to Jacob Busi. To Derek Doherty, happy half birthday. To Jackson Gunning, happy half birthday. And to Josh Hallahan, happy half birthday. Over the weekend, happy half birthday on Sunday to Chase Bailey, and happy half birthday on Sunday to Zach Fernandez. Please rise and recite with me the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, a moment of silence. Thank you very much. We do have some acclamations this morning. Helping Hands Awards went to Owen Murphy and Anastasia Zernovich from the Dream Team. Lighthouse Awards went to Riley McCrory from the Dream Team, and to Jack DeAngelis, Kaylee Wakeling, and Kellen Zhu from Mr. O'Brien. Telescope Awards went to Renata Rodriguez, Natalia Rose, and Haley Zeskis, all from the Lightning Bolts team. And Tenacity Awards went to Victoria Makucha from Madame Cortez, to Rachel McConville from the Dream Team, to Nicholas Schwartz from Mr. O'Brien, and to Oliver O'Connell from Miss Scafidi and Mrs. Sharkey Jordan. Congratulations to all students recognized this week for acclamations from your teachers. Cohort A acclamations will be announced on Monday. Thank you to all students who participated in the Student Council game night last night. It was a lot of fun. It was only an hour long, but it certainly went a lot faster than that, felt like it did. So it was a great turnout and a lot of fun times that were had by that. And I want to say a special thanks to the Student Council 8th graders who came up with the idea and helped launch the idea for last night's virtual game night. It was certainly a success, and you are owed some credit for that. There will be no meeting of the Community Service Club this afternoon. I wanted to take a minute to discuss a little bit more information. I had mentioned in sort of passing that the inaugural poet on Wednesday's inauguration day was a young woman, 22 years old, the youngest person ever to have the honor of reading the inaugural poem that she had written herself. But in the meantime, I got a little bit more information from one of our teachers. Mrs. McHugh had been looking into Amanda Gorman's biography a little bit, and it said that it was absolutely fascinating. So she sent me some facts, and I wanted to share that with you. So Amanda Gorman is 22 years old. She had the honor of reading her own poem at the inauguration on Wednesday. She is a twin. She was born prematurely, which caused some developmental delays as she grew up. She recalls that in school she was a skinny girl with a speech impediment who was terrified of reading her poetry because of the color of her skin and because of her gender. She felt that she was continuously treated as lesser than. She was dubbed a special needs student because of her speech impediment and difficulty enunciating her R's, which was difficult for her in terms of her self-esteem and feeling whether or not she belonged to be the person who was speaking up in class. It made her a stronger poet because she had to work just as hard. She had to work so hard just to say her own last name because of the speech impediment impacting her R's. And the school to which she ended up being accepted for college, which is Harvard, right here in Cambridge. She has come a long way from her education in LA to being a Harvard graduate and now the first National Youth Poet Laureate. So her story is certainly an interesting one. It hasn't been an easy road for Miss Gorman, and yet she faced these challenges and I would say overcame them in a pretty dramatic fashion. So she's certainly an inspiration to all of us. If you haven't yet watched her recite her poem, I will link to that in this announcement because it's certainly worth taking some time, if not today, maybe over the weekend, to see what somebody fairly close in age to yourself was able to achieve at such a young age. With that in mind, remember today to be good to yourself, take care of each other, and take care of your school.